Oh yeah. We are playing Geometry Wars. And I've pretty much destroyed everything, so it's be classic. And my favorite mode of all, Pacifism. Arcade game. It's got everything you ever want. So, like, if this was an arcade cabinet, I would play the crap out of this. I would waste so many quarters playing this fucking game. It doesn't change. I mean, in all honesty, yeah, I don't like this version as much as it's Geometry Wars 2. But what do you got? That's all I got. I'm dead. I don't care. I don't care, because I'm playing Geometry Wars. Alright. 22 now is my highest score. I pretty much, my highest score is that perfect. Yeah, working on it. This is very easy. I honestly have no idea if this is going to watch. But hey, I'm enjoying myself. So, bang. Yeah. It's really hard to maneuver in this version. It's kind of why I don't like it as much as others. The enemies move faster. There's much... The hit detection is actually good, so... you die probably a lot more than you would have in the original. The Geons, man, they don't last at all, so sometimes it's hard to get away. Which sucks, because it's a lot of potential scoring. Showing up. Whoa. Done that. Whoa. Yeah. Yeah. Not bad. Looking at the wrong part of the screen now, so I'm not doing that. Lose focus. Smile. Whenever I play this game, it's like I'm doing the best and I'm not even thinking about this. My brain is in a completely different world. Thinking about life. Thinking about all sorts of things. Thinking about how no one's watching us. Yeah, definitely thinking about that. Nummies. Boom, gotcha. Shit. Oh man. Woo! Oh fuck. That kind of situation. If you don't clear them out, though, they'll kill you probably later. So it's a pain. Right. Through. What I do. Fuck. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. I actually think I got a high score on my brother's Xbox One version. Probably why I'm doing this. So I can be like, yeah. Real high score. Have it on the right console. But as far as strategy, I mean, I don't know. I mean, staying alive, managing everything, like making sure there aren't too many trip lines around. Definitely good. You also don't lock yourself in terrible things. This middle area is going to be so really bad. Fuck playing relative games. It's all about yeah. I hate when you can't see the whole screen. Even when you could do it in person, I don't care. It's like, no, it's talent. Put yourself in something you could never have done originally. Ooh, fuck. Pull that up here. Oh, shit. Oh my god. Terrifying. Ooh, right through that, motherfucker. It's going really well. Oh my lord. Holy fuck. Oh shit. Oh, fuck. Oh my fucking god. Woo! Yeah! Hell yeah! I'm alright with that. You gotta write that time down. Fuck yeah, high score. Look at that. Bumping me up. Bumping, bumping, bumping. What is the like world's score, high score? Alright. So I got like 10% of that. Fuck. Alright. You see how I bunched myself because I didn't know where the other ones were coming from? Welcome to Gion. Yeah, that's really good. Alright. I'm not gonna get it yet. That was too good. You switch this and you talking through it, it's actually exactly like therapy. This is therapy. Oh. Fuck. Yeah. Fuck. Man. Rough crowd, rough crowd. Screw it, I gotta adjust my fucking camera height. How's that? It's like that didn't affect anything. That's alright. That's all. See, they're clustering your shit look here. Fuck! Bad. When I actually have to go there, bad ways. There's a big pump. This is the most effective strategy. Fuck you! Heal. Rotate either clockwise or counterclockwise, and when they spawn, it just has a chosen way, but there's no visual indication. It's just you have to watch them see which ones they rotate. So I mean, there is a pattern to their rotation, but they also bob and weave a little bit too. So it's not really something. A little bit. Knowing it's better than not knowing anything. Still, God. Oh yeah. See how they overlap right in the middle? It was like, I couldn't do anything about that. They're both like this. You gotta ignore it. so fast they chase you pretty well. It's really hard to sometimes just spin around and make the mind that strategy does not work. You just have fewer options in the situation. Woo! What's going on? Oh shit. Oh man. Slippery. That's a negative score, but it was there, man. That was the intention. Wow. Boom! Okay. Shit. And they're just shitting from that side. They're clustering. It's terrible. But if I have to go over there... Not bad. Got Devil May Cry video game. I do not understand so much of the backlash towards that game. It was all based on the character art. That's the only reason people hate that game. Because really, if you play it, it is so fucking good. Like, it probably isn't as good as Steam or Bayonetta, but I don't know, there's something really good about it. The combat is, I think, the best ever played, but I don't think the bosses are as good as the bosses are generally fairly formulaic. They kind of feel more like bosses as opposed to like intimidating, like one-on-one battles. They have that kind of boss, not puzzly feel, but I'm gonna do my sneak attack now. I'm gonna do this attack. So like, Devil May Cry 2, the battles felt like one-on-one. This, not so much, but the moment context for combat is amazing. It's so fluid, especially if this is like the second one. It's really intuitive, actually. It's just hard to talk about. But I'm kind of excited to get more into that and get into what the palette is that. Me bumming around story very poorly. So, you know, stuff to look out for, guys. towards Bloodborne. I'm not a huge series fan of Dark Souls. It's because it's so difficult. I understand that's the deal. But I don't know. I got to slow and Ornstein or whatever, and I just gave up. I didn't have the patience to memorize their attacks. I tried 30 times. And then I had to, like, even getting to the boss with a pain in the ass, I lose some health, had to dodge some enemies, kill this enemy, kill that enemy. And I was like, oh, I just don't have it. So I'm really hoping Bloodborne isn't that hard. But I end up, I think playing some different tries beforehand is going to be pretty well adjusted to combat. Definitely some fast paced. Honestly, awesome. Dark Souls is sick ass combat, but I like the idea. Probably gotta get faith. I thought it was cool though. So many games don't understand the combat system. I get in a lot more interested in button mashing and button masher. But I think that's why I generally like more than any other fighting game is honestly just the style. That thing is like, it literally makes you feel like shit if you don't have like anything higher than like this. Like, oh man, I got a B, I'm not a total failure. It actually makes you strive and become better at the game, as opposed to just the reward of being better, which is great, but it actually like demeans you to getting better, which is kind of amazing if you think about it. Like, the game makes you feel like shit, because it's everything it can to make you feel like shit, in order for you to get better. Like, it's kind of an amazing way to like get you better without really doing much. But then you just like strive every combat session, like, alright, I really want to get like a higher style combat rating. And then keep throwing new enemies at you, like, well, fuck, but I don't know, for me, that's the best. I know Bayonetta has a ranking system, long combat, but it's not as viscerally the same. Like, the viscerality of just the style of this shit, like, awesome. It just feels good. Like, you feel like a badass as soon as you're doing well. Just because you're being told you're doing well, you're burying it in your shit. But there's something to be said about feeling like that. And I love that sensation. And I think, honestly, GMC does that better than any other previous Devil May Cry has. It, like, really makes you feel like you should have not I'm doing so well. This is pretty much me ranting about anything I can while playing Pacifism. This is pretty much what I do. And guess what? No one's listening. Oh, it's better than just doing this. God, do enough of that. Yeah. Alright, don't stop in the right corner. Thank you. Boom, pop that. Actually, this is pretty interesting, but the thing I hate most about this game is how it wants to inject progression. Not the sense that you move from level to level. In fact, that's what makes this game actually pretty awesome, is having to move to each level. You get a new experience in each level. But I hate the level and populous drone. Now, I know it's not that big of a deal in this game, it eases you in, but there are a few problems that arise because of it. I mean, you replay older stages, and you're usually going to do better because your drones are maxed out, or you have to bring in a higher level drone. That's like, of course you're going to be better. It's a mechanic better, it's going to make like Geon's better. So, it's almost like it's best to just get through the early levels as quickly as possible, so that you can then revisit them later when you actually have higher ads. It's not good for a high score game. A high score game shouldn't have progression built in. It shouldn't say, well, you played 20 hours, so now here's some better abilities. Not even just like different abilities, but straight up better abilities. That's a problem. That's a problem. High score games should always be like Temple Run. People play Temple Run, and they say, "Oh man, my score in Temple Run is 10 million." That means nothing to me. It means absolutely nothing, because there are a million ways to increase your score multiplier in that game. So you can turn on the game and be new, and your score multiplier is 1. While someone who's been playing like 30 hours have a score multiplier of like 30. So already, their score is going to be 30 times better than whatever you could possibly achieve. Let alone all of the better power-ups they have. But what the fuck? If you're going to make a game where there's a high score, don't let there have progression. There can't be progression, or it completely makes everything in the future. There's no score. That's kind of why Destiny is such a piece of shit. I mean, alright, I played a shitload of Destiny and I love that game, but it's also designed with progression so in mind that it, like, sucks out any fun you can potentially have for the game. Because it's all about the next thing, as opposed to what the next thing you get to do is. It's like, oh, I want the new gun, I want to do this, I want to do that. They add so little new content that once you get through it, the only push is to get better stuff. I'd rather just them shit out 3 raids that I then finish and I get everything. I'd honestly rather finish the raid and then get everything on the first time. Like, I'm not gonna get any, like, I've already used it. Replaying it doesn't really satisfy, except for the fact that, oh well, you might get a different kind of drop this time. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, I'm sorry, I beat it, but that's not enough. No, you get to replay. It's new content. No, it's actually not new content. It's not a good thing that games are padded like this now. Games are so padded these days. Like Geometry Wars, it didn't need a level up system, but it said, hey, this is what people like. And let's be real, people like it. People like progression. People probably don't play Pacifism as much because they don't get to bring in the drones that they've spent some time leveling up, which I think is stupid. Because this is the game. Like, this is it. Like, if you don't like this, you don't like it, that's fine. But there's something to mastering the mechanics of the game that people don't really understand or aren't understanding or overlook. It didn't used to be like, oh man, like what's the next thing I get? Like, what did video games become the thing about getting? Like, oh man, I can't wait to get the next thing of this game. It's about just enjoying the game for what it is. Can't you just enjoy it? I'm gonna see if this is on mute because that'd be really embarrassing if it was. Alright, good. It's definitely on. But it's just annoying. It's like, well, what, you know, how long is this game? It's like, how fun is the game? Like, that's what happens. I mean, yes, price does correlate into that, but I'm telling you, this is beyond all this progression shit. And it's not to say progression is bad all the time. I mean, some games need progression. Like, even Devil May Cry, there is progression. You don't have all of your skills at the start and you slowly build up to them. Okay, that's good, because if you had all of the skills at the start, it would be so daunting in all the things that you could do. You get confused. So it's a slow ease in to knowledge. Not all thrust upon you. It's, okay, now you get this, and then you got a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, until you start grasping all of the things that you now have. That's good progression. That's progression that makes sense, that's logical. The problem, even with Devil May Cry, is that then you get the moves, and then you get enhanced versions of the same move. And then you have to play through the game so much just to unlock all of these enhanced versions of the same move that do more damage, that are more mobile, that just are better in all possible ways. So now, it becomes optimal to play the hardest difficulty, if you're going to go that route, with a completely maxed out character, who has all of the skill trees completely unlocked. That's just annoying. It's like, okay, so now I have to grind this shit out. And, I mean, you don't have to. No, you don't. But if you want to beat Bloody Palace, and if you're looking forward to maybe getting the highest score on leaderboard for Bloody Palace, that is the optimal route to max your progression. But generally, progression, this is what's happening, is that it's catering to too many things. Like, Devil May Cry, DMC, you have a single player, and you have Bloody Palace, and you've got leaderboards. All of those things don't really mesh well together. And people have different expectations for each. Now, I think DMC could do it better. I really do. But let's look at Destiny. Destiny has a single player component for the co-op, kind of more narrative-based. Has raids, which is kind of also single player / cooperative based. Then it also has his multiplayer. Those are two completely different things, PvP and PvE. So the progression and all the stats that affect PvE are going to be, all the ones that are really optimal in PvE become more useless in PvP. So then you kind of fragment the player base, and then fragment the shit that you get, so stuff is better for one thing and better for the other, as opposed to a harmonious system. So when you start catering to too many things, you know, progression also becomes really confusing, like, oh, there's Iron Banner, they're stronger than other people just because of the level. It's like, skill should always be the first thing. I don't understand. I think people don't want skill anymore. They don't want to prioritize skill, they want to prioritize, but I have the better. I have more. I don't care what you have. I don't care about any of what you have. What can you do? And that's kind of why I love pacifism. It doesn't bring anything else into it. It uses one thumb. That's the fucking game. I could play this game one-handed. I mean, I practically am. I'm just holding it for support. Like, this is almost as simple as anything gets. And it's kind of what's like a breath of fresh air every time I turn it on. Like, oh my god, none of the bullshit that other games throw in. So, that's a rant that I just had by myself. Yep. So yeah, progression. That's a thing. Mostly just because people who are new to games, I don't know, they just, yeah, they're not looking for like something that they can get better at, or they can play over and over and over. They know, what can I get? What can I get? I want to get the next thing. Like Super Smash Brothers. I know people who are like, oh man, I don't like that in the Wii U version you can't unlock, like they have more of them unlocking to start the game. I can't even think of a reason why that's a bad thing. Of course I want all of the, I would hope all of the characters are unlocked at the beginning of Smash Bros. Hello to everyone who just joined my thing. I am just ranting and playing Geometry Wars. Talking about progression in games and generally how it's pretty bad these days. Like, look at this game. There's no progression. You just play it. You bring no outside materials in. There's no experience points. You don't upgrade your ship as you play Pacifism. This is Pacifism. This is all Pacifism is ever going to be. It's purely skill. There's a little bit of randomness. Pure skill. Now that I totally scared off people, going back into Smash Bros. Smash Bros. Yeah, like, oh man, I'm sad that it doesn't have all of it. Like, you have to like only like 8 characters. Like, the way I was going to unlock those 8 characters was by killing myself 200 times or like 80 times, so I could then complete X amount of versus matches to unlock all the characters. That's an alternate way of unlocking characters, playing X amount of versus matches. So you do 1 stock, 2-player, and you just follow up the just with your camera. It takes about an hour to unlock all of them. So it's like, I'm not gonna waste, like, why I'm pissed that I have to do this. Like, this is not enjoyable for me to do this. So, yeah, it's like, why are you even on? Why are things needing to be unlocked sometimes? It's perfectly fine to not do that, but people like it. That's the thing. They like their content literally locked off. Now, I mean, it's fun to get something unlocked. Like, oh my god, I didn't know that this character was in it. But you knew all the characters. This is 2015, man. Like, there's the internet. Everyone knew who was going to be in that game months before it was even, like, released. Or, like, a couple of weeks before it was released. Like, before it was released, everyone knew all the characters. So, like, you're telling me you don't want to play with them all to be in it. You want to have to work to unlock them? It just makes no sense to me. What's the point? What do you gain from doing that? A sense of accomplishment? Like, if you're playing games for a sense of accomplishment, I don't know, like, it's fun to overcome odds, but not because you earned anything for doing it, because overcoming the odds was tough and you persevered. Not because, oh man, now I got something that makes me even better. Like, that's a cop-out. It's a total cop-out. This is Rush Limbo. I'll be right back. I kind of get it now, though. It's kind of fun just to rant. Talking about that fucking. And I mean, it's probably even better for him. He doesn't even see the view of his He just goes and does it. Not giving a fuck, because he knows that. But I get it. It's kind of cathartic for yourself. And Geometry Wars is the perfect game to rant while playing. I hope it's fun to watch. I mean, clearly no one is watching, so it's not a people are always gonna fucking manipulate the directions as much as they can. like, oh, this will make me better, so let me do this one thing to optimize it and make it better. And then they're not even playing the game. They're playing the progression system. Like, what's the fastest way for me to progress through this game? Or, like, make my character stronger? I'm going to do that, as opposed to playing everything else that is made and crafted here for me to have fun. And you know what? I understand it. You want to play optimally. You only have X amount of time in your life, and you want to play as best as you can everything you play. You want to maximize your time. I get it. But it's just hilarious because then you're not even playing the game. You're metagaming it. You're saying this is the best, this is the most optimal way to be the best. And then doing that, or the best I can. It's not even the best. You know you're not going to be on the number one. Or whatever you're not going to be the best. So why does it matter that you're not, why do you have to try to be the best in the game? Just play it. Play the fucking game. Don't worry about what the right choice, what the best choice is. Just play the fucking game. Choices, that's an interesting topic too, because people love choices, but they're also so worried about choices. It's a choice. You have to live with the decision. You live with decisions every day. It's like it's so bad to make the right choice. So it just, sometimes we don't like being put in a position of having to make choices in a video game, in a piece of entertainment, wondering is this the right choice to make. So then people bottle up and get worried. Oh man, am I making the right choice? Am I skill tree the correct thing? Especially if at the beginning of the game you have to make a choice that is so impactful on the rest of your gameplay. Like picking a race or a character class. Like, okay, I'm gonna be this. Like, whoa. You haven't even played the game and you're making a decision about how you're going to play the game. Like, that's kind of crazy. It kind of gives me like, why do I have to decide now? Like, why am I deciding this when I haven't even played it? Like, I don't even know what I like. I don't even know if I like this game yet. Because at least then you can tailor the experience around yourself. Like, well, I like the sword fighting. You pick a sword fighter and you're like, man, sword fighting blows in this game, but the archery looks kind of fun. Well, before you fuck yourself, you 20 hours deep, choices. Choices. Yeah, nice high score, guys. You got really early, 8 minutes deep. That was... yeah, they're getting on floppy disk. How much memory did a floppy disk? Old technology. Stacks and floppy disks. I remember when I was pissed when computers went, "That floppy disk drive." Oh man, this doesn't have a floppy disk drive. This game's fucking shit. Little did I know that if it had a floppy disk drive, then it actually was shit. These relative technology, man. I still use it to save my papers on. Fuck. Whoa.
didn't make it. Oh no. Oh no. I didn't make it. Oh no.
Early. Alright, look at that brilliant shot there. Up, around. Nice hope. Yes. Ooh. Okay. That could have been bad, but you never know if he's fine. Doing well when I get parts of this song. Ah, shit. I failed. Oh man, geometry words. Man, who knew geometry words was one of his favorite channels to watch? These are mistakes you have to make when you start Twitching. I bet if I played Destiny, I would be like, that was a whole, I am so glad to be like temporary reality. I mean, I don't have to get sucked back in once House of Wolves comes out, but man, life without Destiny is so much better than life with. Holy shit. I'm happier. I'm debatably healthier. I've certainly enjoyed other things with Destiny. That's nice. Being able to like do things that aren't just Destiny. Oh, I have to raid tonight. Why? Well, raid night. It's a day of the week. And feeling of letting people down. There. Did not miss any of that. Any of the carrot and stick, and I'm not going to change the carrot anymore. Or at least for a bit. God damn it, man. Fuck me, not good. I'm back to one of the games I started playing, actually, after. This is like my first 360 game, so like the first 360 game I actually got really into. And we were playing it at like GameStop, and that was like just the one mode. There wasn't any other mode. Fucking awesome. I mean, seriously, it kind of sucks how like now all the indie games like bigger and have all these modes and this and that. And Geometry Wars is $5. Here's geometry wars. You can start airplay. There's no choices. It's just geometry wars. Try to get a high score. It's like literally an arcade cabinet. And like that's why it was called an arcade. And that's, you know, it's great that it has now that all these full-fledged, you know, like $20, $30 game experiences. But at the same time, I love those. Here's a $5 game. $5. Amazing. It doesn't happen anymore. Kind of does. You got 6 grand for $8. Where's the 10? There was like fucking size limits on games. It was like larger than life. 256 megabytes. Like, what? It's like every game is like 2 big. It's just funny. Hopefully things change. Now this game I feel like really started that whole thing. Indie games. Immediate appeal. I was like, oh my god. Small indie games have a home. They can exist on every game a retail game. And I enjoy AAA games. They're just so bloated and they try to appeal to everything. I don't want the appeal. Like, I don't think all of my life should be appealed to him. Like, no, it should be like, I don't want it to be focused to hell. It's gonna lose its vision, scope, concept. Focus on what it is. Make the best of it. Or you don't. Fuck me, I'm low. Think about the game. Fuck you. Boom! Bow! Bow! Boom! Wow! Bow! Bam! Boom! Check it out! God. People should just Foley me in my sound effects for an entire game. Oh. Pop. Pop. Calvin, did you sit on the couch and play Pacifism for an hour? Fuck yes, I just did. Calvin Holmes, living the dream. Pop. Oh, maybe if I lean back. Okay. Oh. Oh no. That's my foot.
Hello. That's my foot. That's my foot.
I'm sorry if you came to this thinking it would be serious. It's not serious. It's actually quite retarded. It's not politically correct. Shut up. What? Pop, motherfucker, pop. Oh, snap, kills. Yeah. Oh. Fuck. Yeah, that whole lean back strat. Not good, Fat Joe. Not good. You need to be alert and focused in life. Can't be pacified. Oh man, pacifism, an addiction, it's crippling. But my God, I can't stop. Why should I? There's no stopping on this train. There's only more nonsense. Scoop, okay. Moving through, there. Oh shit. Okay, fine. Oh man. Oh fuck. Man, I'm not even having a good score right now. There's so many guys. Fuck. Scoop around. Ah, fuck. Ooh, that got intense. Man, I can't believe the first 8 minutes I break my high score right now. Purgatory. Pacifism purgatory. Where I will always be. I will always never have to do it. I'll do it to myself. Fuck. pop. Take a scoot daddy, take a scoot daddy. Oh. Feeling, I don't know, got some grooves. Got some fingers. Grooves and fingers. Grooves, fingers. Good stuff. Yeah. Got a big ass motherfucker. Oh, shit. It's too big and too fast. Why don't you play the other modes? Fuck you, man. I don't need to play other modes when I've got the best mode of them all, Pacifism. I mean, honestly, nothing... I really enjoyed Geometry Wars Evolve. That was, like, the best of all. I don't like the new ones. Like, I mean, they're faster, which is better. That one progresses way too slowly. Now they're just too chaotic, like, just, like, you feel like you're gonna die all the time. It's just way too much chaos. And I feel like a lot of that has to do with the design. I don't know why, but for me, those guys, like, once they were introduced, they kind of changed the way they evolved. I don't know, it's never been the same for me. Only because the other guys kind of do their own thing, but it's like just the constant direction. Because they're not followers, and they're not just like guys who just like roam around. They do one specific thing. Like clogs up the field in a way that it's harder to manipulate. Fuck that trophy where it's like collect a million genomes in a single player campaign. Like what, I'm gonna grind out genomes? Like, oh fuck you. My life is too important for this. A single player shitless pacifist. You know what I mean. Their trophies don't have to do with that shit. That is the good. That's the most important thing. Like, I hate the trophies that just don't give a fuck about you or your design on the planet. Like, I'm sorry, like, by choosing to do that trophy, I'm gonna be choosing out to, like, unproductive for, like, a really long time. I don't have that. I can't be unproductive like that. Except for these don't count. At least I'm striving for a high score, not just grinding, alright? In defense of the Calvin. I guess I could. brought this up. I'm terrible more than I do love my brothers. I suffered from 3 hours of Counter-Strike without I mean, it's like more than 3 hours, but wait, it's 9 hours, 6 hours. The horror. But I really want to I want people to know that I used to play Bobby. First name Bobby, last name Bobby. Bobby Bobby. Oh no, like, oh no. I'm feeling the dwindling. My enthusiasm is very low for this. Very low. I love how I'm keeping up with high profile seconds. Oh, from the, you know, if you love counter spying and geometry wars, this is the channel for you to watch. Wow. Next up, Scram Kitty DX, the game that has 13 links in the PlayStation Network. Fuck. It's like I'm trying to sabotage myself from the get-go. Maybe if you can get it. Alright, this is it. I have to cut myself off because I would never cut myself off. Generally, if my wife was here, I'd tell her to unplug it after X amount of goes. And then after X amount of goes, I yell at her for trying to unplug it. It's brutal. It's bad. I've started something. I don't know how to stop it. Fuck. Come on. That was bullshit. That was bullshit, and it knows. So I deserve one more. Clearly, one more. Fuck, just one more. Just one more. I have to pee so badly. Yeah, I just want to win. I want to win. It's a terrible goal. There's no winning in this. There's never an outcome where I'm happy. Even if I get a new high score, I'm not happy. Just seems to think I have to. I'm really actually upset because I have to work that much harder to beat the new time. But I want that at the same time. I want to work hard. I don't know. It's just bad. Psychologically, this makes no sense. But here we are. Loop around. Alright, ooh, cut through. Alright. Down, gotta loop again. Boom. Oh, it spawned on my dick! Ah! Oh, shit. Well, guys, that was Geometry Wars. No one watched. This is my life.